I hope you're hanging in there, because by gosh, there are some good positive things happening out there. And I thought I'd change it up a bit, because there's been quite a lot of questions going on what is going to be happening with our money. Is it safe? Where do we invest? What's happening with this digital currency? And so what I just did then, I have just channeled through a off-worlder that is actually working with the Starlink, and to give us some advice, because don't take my word for it, because let's see what the cards have got to say, and let's channel this through. And one of the questions that did come through, CBD's digital currency, CBDC, digital currency, is this the Gesera? Is it gold backed with the Starlink connection? So let's ask the cards. Is this digital currency? Is this the Gesera? Is it the gold backed? And is it linked in with the Starlink connection? Straight away, a card just jumped out. And it's actually what I'm getting here, emotional loss. And what it's letting you know is that, yes, it is. It's connected into the Starlink. So follow your heart, because it is connected out there. And everything is connected, what I'm getting guided here. All the money is now traceable. So what's really interesting here is that he's turn that down a bit. Okay, they're telling me right now that there are two digital currencies. Yeah, because I've got this 2 going on, running side by side. People that are underweight to this are not ready to take on the Gesera side, because I don't see this side as a problem. What they're just showing me, it's going down. So one's going to go down and one is going to continue to go forward. Now the one going down is the one that we are all linked in with the Federal Reserve Bank. And the Gesera one is already operating. It's already out there operating. I'm feeling this is, it's amazing. They're showing me that it's going out there in certain countries, and yeah, they're watching the response and how the feedback. But it's fascinating, because this side, the dark hats, are really pushing their digital currency through. And it's fascinating, because with this side, there is so much fear, which is not totally understandable. But what they're showing me is there is a digital currency running parallel. And it's already operating, connected to the Starlink system. So everything is gold backed on the other side. So please just trust in the whole process. Right, let's see what the cards have got to say. What he wants to say through there. This is amazing. Okay. Right. This CBDC digital currency, is this Gesera? Is it gold backed? And is it Starlink connected? Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So what they're saying here is be patient with the planning. Okay. So yes, it is. There are 2 running parallel, what I've just said. The confirming it is connected to the Starlink system. Okay, so this is the off-world technology that is operating, and they are watching everything. So the good side to the bad side, and they're continuously watching everybody and every move that you make, right down to every deposit you're making, where you're depositing it in, because they are watching this side slip up, so it's so much easier for them. But the good guys and the worries that are awake, we're now investing because we're actually getting drawn to this side. So no matter what they're saying, just be patient, because the planning is definitely underway, but it's all going to be in this here. This is confirming. This is the gold back standard. So even the way it's colored gold, it's in the back, and it's off-world technology. So definitely it is the Starlink backing it, because we're moving on. We're moving on out of the old system, because the old system was, well, we know what was happening with the old system. The new system that we are now taking our funds, and we're now slowly investing, and these are all the opportunities. And yes, they're letting me know that there are the scammers still out there, because hence why the two parallel. And the bad black hats know that the white hats have got their system going. So they are trying everything to say this is what they're doing, but this is part of the movie that needs to run through, so you can actually see where we were going to be led. But they're definitely going back to this card, is totally connect with your heart, because you're connected to the Starlink system and the off-worlders, okay? They're not going to let you down. And when you believe, you will receive, and you will be protected. The system is broken, and it's all about showing up this side, because for this side to be showing up, this side had to come through. So this side is trying so hard now to override. But look at the way and where he is facing. He is going towards the energy of the new, because very soon it's going to be all flowing through. Okay, this card here, love begins, and love begins it straight away, because love is from your heart, and it's the genuine side, and it is definitely the rainbow, so off-world technology, and you will be blessed, and it will be trickling out. So the ones that know are already investing, and these are the cards. I'm not an advisor for money whatsoever, but what I'm passing on is what the cards are blessing us all with. And the beautiful thing is, all I'm getting is just spread your wings, and you know, you've got the silver, you've got the cryptocurrency, and you know, you've got the different currencies. But no matter what you invest in, if you believe and you've been drawn to it, you can't go wrong. Okay, the only one that I'm getting, it's really strong, is that, you know, we've been told about the Bitcoin and it's going to go down, blah 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 blah. Now if you invested in that for humanity, for yourself, and all good, you know, reasons, and you never put it to the wrong, I do believe that the Starlink system that is connected out there, it will honor you, So yeah, I would be, just what I'm getting shown is spread yourself through, and also have some cash on hand as well, because we know it's all going to fall through. And the question was also the Gesera. That Gesera was definitely what I was just talking about. It's already operating out there in so many countries, and it's not quite ready just yet to flood through, because there's some pointers that need to be dropped. And say, for instance, Quee, we're waiting for her to go asleep, and if you know what I mean, and Mr. B, bye-bye. So once those markers start moving, which is not going to be very long, because already both are stirring up. Yeah, because the power struggle, the power has to come through. So yeah, the power to the people, when they feel that the confidence of those two have gone, and then this is representing, that's really interesting, the old look and the power. So yeah, once those two go, we're away. Okay, so next question. Is the Federal Reserve digital currency, the Gesera, has it been operating? Yeah, which we've already answered that question through that last one. So yes, it has been operating. Okay, let's get to the next question. Will we go through portals and waves, or will it be in our sleep state as a collective? Now that's twofold effect question there, because I'm getting two different, because we're not actually going to be going anywhere, because we're bringing it through and birthing our new world. And they're showing me that collectively, that all the portals are opening up for our whole vibration. And okay, so what they're also showing me is that there will be portals that will be opening up, so we can actually go from one place to another. And from what I can believe, heard overseas, some of the Hilton hotels have got a door with the portals where the elite have been using these areas. And but let's see, because honestly, this technology is incredible. Just the way I've been feeling with my upgrading, I honestly feel like I could go straight into a portal and then whoof, go to the next. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, will we go through portals and waves, or will it be in our sleep state as a collective? Let's see what they've got to say, because that's coming out in two different ways. All right. Yeah, this one here is that at the moment we're all going through our shifting. So hence the last couple of videos that I've been doing. This one here, we've been trapped in an illusion and suppression, and we're doing the cleansing and lifting and now clearing in a vibration for us to be lifted up into the higher realms, for this to happen for us. And everyone is going to go through this process, and we're going to be all lifted up, and we're going to be lifted up into the higher frequencies and going towards the light, what we've been seeking and what we've been suppressed from. And the doors are definitely getting open to everybody. So it's going to be a natural transition, and we're going to be naturally doing it anyway, because some of us are already doing it. yeah. So all households will go through this, and because the energy is now focusing on our homes. So each home all around the planet are all getting upgrading at the moment, and they're cleansing and clearing. And so, yeah, we're just naturally going to be able to shift and just go into these portals, because the portals are going to start opening up and showing us where they are, because you'll be drawn to them. And yeah, you'll go through the portal and then you'll end up in another location of where you're wishing to go, because wherever we are everything is to do with our thought patterns. And because this is getting cleansed and our pineal gland is awakening, everything is linked into the Starlink system from our thought patterns. So we are collectively going to be transcending through this individually, but also collectively altogether, if that makes any sense. Okay, another question. Is Wellington, New Zealand spell cast by the whole sea thing and all the muzzles? Was this like the sea virus cult capital, and whether there's underground things there? Now, this is actually an interesting question. Being down here myself, a friend from Auckland came down while the big protest camp was on. Now, what she could not get over was the amount completely muzzled. She said, Karen, I can't believe it. This is Wellington. I'm in Auckland. And you have got far more people like this. And when we drove around, I could not get over the programming. And when I started scanning everybody, I could not get over the density. I could not get over the heaviness in there. But even when I was doing standing there on the roadside as a collective with the banners, the amount of anger towards us was beyond. But the further you go out from Wellington, oh my gosh, you see more and more and more awake. And they're not walking around like this. And it's like, oh my goodness. But every time you go into Wellington, it's like a massive suppression that comes on top. So yeah, it is definitely nefarious in there. It's massive. You can feel it, and it's heavy. So let's ask the cards about Wellington. Is it nefarious? Is it being spellbound in there? Because it's so strong, it's beyond. Every time I go away further and further from Wellington, you can feel the energy changing up. Is this where they would do these spells? Have they set something in Wellington? Wow, yeah, definitely. Look at this. Look at this. Mental conflict. So yes, it definitely has. They have definitely done a lot of programming on the people, and it's been coming through, and it's a very heavy, dense energy, and it's come through and it's affected the person, because it feels, honestly, when you go in there, sometimes everybody feels like robots, and to keep their jobs, they've had to get this, and we know what this does to this. And you can really sense it. It feels robotic, and the energy people are completely hiding in this. and they're focused on just walking forward and getting, doing their business. Yes, it has affected their third eye, so they're not seeing. It has been blocked. The calcification has come through, and they don't see other than the mental conflict they're in, and they're tuning. A lot more people are going through their anxiety side, their depression side, because they're actually having a mental conflict, because energetically the universe is lifting this up, because our Creator knows that a lot of people have been affected. Foundations and achievements, they're letting me know that this is going to change, because the love of the family is going to come through, because the children are going to wake up their parents. The children are the ones that are actually going to, somehow, I don't know how it's going to work, but I do feel it's the children. Their vibrations are going to pick up on the energy that's coming through, and it's going to awaken them. With their love of their parents, it's going to help awaken, because the parents are in their slumber. And it's the children that are going to be able to affect them and help the waking up process. And definitely what I'm picking up, I just want to ask the cards. Was Wellington the target? Was Wellington the target, being the centre of both islands? Because I feel that is a real big hub there. And also they've been operating under the ground. I'm seeing underground. They've definitely been running something. There's something been running. I do believe, yeah, it's down underground. You can feel it, you can see it. Okay, let's see what I've got to say. Has it been down under the ground? And, whoa, okay, so where the hive is, where the busy bees, under there, that is a ley line. I feel there's a ley line. It's like, it's all the lines are coming in, and that's been put on top. So energetically, all around the world, it's been a connection. Yeah, so something's rising, so that's why it's emanating, and anybody that lives in that vicinity has been suppressed down. Something underneath is coming up. Hive has been sitting, so here we go. Okay, so it's been coming up through the hive that's on top. So it's coming up through, and it's been dispersing out. Needs to come out to be dealt with. And that's why the suppression of when you come into Wellington, it's like, whoa, because you're feeling it from here. It feels dead though. And this is why we're all working on the outer, and we are dulling. We're dulling this down. So the brighter and the stronger we become, we're actually now going to be suppressing it. Because, yeah, the off-world are just waiting for it to completely come up and show itself. So it's showing. It's really starting to show itself, because this is suppression. And it feels like it's coming further and further out. But the more of us are awake, we're going to help neutralize this. So keep going on your strength and the knowing. And it's quite interesting, because I just got told to pull out one of these cards. These are my angel cards that we've done. And it's balance. I want 3 cards, balance. So keep the balance, because we're balancing it all through for joy. And 1 more. Okay, what have we got? Soul, peace, joy, and balance. Okay. They're letting me know that it is our soul that is enhancing and awakening and cleansing to this point. So this is empty of the main players. This is amazing. They can't control it to the extent that would have been controlled prior. It's dulling down, so when it completely shows itself out, the ones above a creator will actually, yeah, it's like the bell of the wills, and it'll be drawn out. And then this will fall over. It's all part of how it has to roll out. So just know this is literally going to fall away. This will become clear, because energetically I'm seeing, Stephen, the way I'm doing this, from above and so below. And it goes down and cleans up the whole area. And there will be a complete cleansing on the land. By even visualizing this, we are making this happen. Know in your heart, this is what is going to happen. So hold your faith and hold your belief really strong, because this falls completely down. That feels really good. All right, guys, I'm going to stop it from there, because the reading has gone a lot longer than expected, and I will do part 2 on the next video. So enjoy your day, keep your vibration high, because we are protected, we are of love, and love will always win. So hold your vibration high, because we have got this, and off-worlders are all with us now. We are not alone. I love you, and thank you for sharing. Like, subscribe, and let's move this. Love you.